Hunting with a bow and arrow can be a little complex, but don't be intimidated. Just find someone who has some knowledge in an archery shop who can help you set up the type of bow for the type of hunting that you want to do. Those people are going to be able to match the right kind of bow for you, whether it's a traditional bow, a compound, or even a crossbow. They're going to be able to match that type of bow with all the accessories that you need for your body size, your strength, and the type of hunting you want to do.
The first step for a beginning archer is to determine the type of equipment that you're going to use. There is traditional archery, which has recurves and longbows, compounds, and crossbows. And each one of these requires a different level of expertise to get proficient. With a recurve, you don't have any sights, so typically you shoot instinctive. It requires lots of practice. Compounds, you have sights, rest, and a lot of high-tech equipment. With crossbows, you still have to determine what style of crossbow fits you. Once you decide on the style that you want to shoot, go to your local archery shop and shoot some of them. They're going to want to first set your draw length, the poundage, and decide on which bow will grow with you if you're a youth, or what bow fits you the best if you're an adult. Go in and try different ones. Don't worry about spending $1,000. You can get into a bow at a great price. Once you decide that, make sure you pick a bow that will fit you perfectly. If you're a youth, you're going to want to find a bow that has an adjustable draw length, one that will go from 18 inches up to about 28 inches. If you're an adult, your draw length is going to be somewhere between 25 and probably 30. Your archery shop will be able to help you set the right draw length for you and get the poundage so that you can shoot it. One of the main things you want to do is to make sure you get the poundage that you can pull back proficiently. If you're pulling too much weight, you're not going to practice as much. Once you decide on the equipment, then you have to start putting the different accessories on it. And with these accessories, like you have here, we have sights, rest, quivers, releases, different styles of arrows, and each one of these works differently. Go to your archery pro shop and look at the different styles and ask them how each one works differently. You've got sights that have multiple pins, you have sights that have one pin. You've got different styles of releases, handheld, wrist type. With a recurve, you've got to decide whether you're going to shoot a glove or a tab. With stabilizers, you've got different lengths. Once you determine the right equipment that fits you and you've tried it and you've tested it, it works, your archery guy will set it up and tune the bow and make sure that it is perfectly set to you and is shooting good. Once you've determined all the different accessories and got your bow set up, the next step is to determine the right arrow. There's lots of different styles of arrows. However, there's ones that will fit your bow better than others. Get your archery shop guy to help you understand the difference between aluminum, wood, carbon, and the different types. You also have different types of fletching. Once you select the right arrow that has the correct spine, then you will need to cut them to fit your length. And you're thinking about going bow hunting, you're going to shoot a broadhead. And there's different styles of broadheads. You have fixed broadheads and you have mechanical broadheads. Each different type of broadhead works very well and is a personal preference. There are certain styles that work a little bit better for a traditional bow, and there are other styles that work better for a compound and a crossbow. For the beginning archer, selecting your equipment can be intimidating, whether you want to shoot a recurve or a crossbow or a compound. That's why we suggest going to a local archery shop with a guy that knows what they're doing. Let him help you pick out the right draw length, set the right arrows for you, all the different things to get a bow set up to fit you. Then you can practice and become a better bow hunter.